significant. They're kind of central, but I always choose some new stuff and I try to bring forward a little bit of a different angle on it every year. And this hadith tonight, kind of to conclude this example or this topic or theme of the Prophet ﷺ, I'm carrying for the youth, not really trying to quote him in terms of what he said about the youth, but rather just give you examples of the observations that younger people made around him ﷺ, what they felt, what they saw, and also what kind of occurred in their lives. And Sahal ibn Sa'ad, he observed something. He witnessed a mawqif, a situation, a circumstance, something that occurred that he thought was worth telling us. And what happened was فقال أتي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم بشراب فشرب منه. The Prophet عليه الصلاة was given something to drink, so he drank عليه الصلاة والسلام. وعن يمينه غلام وعن يساره الأشياخ. And he's sitting, and just happened to be that day he was sitting there. On his right is a young boy, 10 or 11 or 12. And on his left are the Ashiakh, Abu Bakr and Umar and Uthman, the big guys, the men. And they're chatting. So once he's done drinking alayhi salatu wasalam, the sunnah is always you start with your right, whoever's on your right. So on his right was a 10-year-old boy. Some narration says Ibn Abbas, but we don't really actually know, so it doesn't matter. Like, we don't actually know if it's him or not. We just don't have conclusive evidence. فقال فنظر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إليه وقال هل تأذن لي أن أعطي هؤلاء. He asked him, is it okay? I'm seeking your permission. أتأذن لي, I'm seeking your permission. Do you offer me your permission to start with the water or the halib or the laban, whatever it is that he was drinking, to start with the people here on my left because they're all older and you're younger, even though I should start with you because you're younger. So he's seeking permission of this young boy. And really that's the point of the story here. Is the Prophet ﷺ saw that this was someone worthy of that degree of respect. I mean, he was worth asking the question, meaning technically it's your, I should give it to you. Not, no, he's a kid, doesn't matter, just go ahead. He didn't ignore him. He didn't overlook him. Understand what I'm saying? He didn't decide that this person was young and he should have enough adab. Just sit there, be quiet. It's like the older people are here, so you should. No, the Prophet ﷺ saw that this young person at this young age was valuable and was worthy of having a say in this. And technically it's his turn. So he's asking if he offers him permission to give the other people. So this is how he saw people alayhi salatu wasalam. This is what I'm trying to convince you, that he saw the youth, the younger people in his life, differently than how most people around us do. Most people around us don't see younger people to be of that importance or significance. They don't. I don't know if you, they don't. Most people don't. Ask yourself, if you're a bit older, if you see younger people to be of this importance. Or what is your view? The Prophet ﷺ saw that he had to ask permission. It wasn't appropriate for him just to give to Abu Bakr with the 10-year-old here. He should ask. He asked him, أتأذن لي أن أعطي هؤلاء فقال. This is what the boy said. See, sometimes, I always give this example, younger people will surprise you. They will absolutely surprise you. You think they have nothing to offer. You think that they'll always surprise you, and they'll humble you. So the Prophet ﷺ did not expect this little person to be able to say what he said. Like, he didn't expect it. He expected either a yes or a no, or a bashful giggle and then run away or something that a child would do. But when you treat younger people with a certain degree of respect and maturity, they will rise to the occasion. Most of them will, and they'll surprise you that they're way more profound and deep than you thought that they could be. And I can contest to this very clearly in my life. I see it all the time. فقال يا رسول الله والله لا أوثر بنصيبي منك أحدا. Say, Ya Rasulullah, I will not give anyone any permission to drink after you if it's my turn to do so. I want to drink, I'm offered the opportunity to drink right after you, Ya Rasulullah. My nasib, I'm getting a nasib from you, I'm getting something from your hand, from your mouth. It's offered to me, I am entitled to it. I don't offer that opportunity to anyone else, Ya Rasulullah. يقول فتله رسول الله في يده. So the Prophet ﷺ took the kid's hand and he put it in the kid's hand. It's yours. Like, so he wouldn't tell. I'm going to tell you a funny story. So when I was a kid and I read this hadith in the majlis of the shaykh, so the way the word is written, فَتَلَّهُ, right? It's a fa, ta, lam, ha. So the ta is easy. I was a kid and I didn't think that was appropriate for this kid to do. Like, in my mind, in the ya bishum, just give it to Abu Bakr. So I didn't notice it was just one dot on top of the fa. I thought it was two. So I recited it, قتله رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في يده. And the Shaykh stopped me right there. He said, no, فتله يا حمار, فتله. He put it in his hand like this. like this. He inserted it in his hand, like he didn't just give it to him. Sometimes if you can imagine it, he's asking permission to give it to someone else. He said no, technically, right? He could give it to him and fine. No, he didn't do that. He took his hand and he put it in his hand. Like he affirmed this child's choice. He affirmed his right to say no. And he affirmed his logic behind it. Like he didn't want the kid to feel maybe I shouldn't have done that. He asked me for permission. No, do it. Go ahead and drink. You deserve to drink. If you were able to say that, if you're able to think like that, if this is how you see our relationship, then go ahead and drink before the shuyukh. It's okay. They can wait. فَتَلَّهُ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَّى فِي يَدِهِ. He put it in his hand and affirmed it, عليه الصلاة والسلام. And that's just how he was, عليه الصلاة والسلام, with younger people. And that kid later on, he became, right? Like this is how you build. How else do you think the future is going? Where do you think the future is going to come from? It's dependent. It's heavily dependent. It's actually exclusively dependent on the older people in the community empowering the younger people, making sure that they are seen, that they are heard, that they matter, that they're valuable, and empowering them, giving them space to act and lead and make mistakes and learn. And they have to be offered this. Alayhi salatu wasalam, he saw these young little people. He saw them well. He cared for them. They knew that. That's why they were attracted. They were drawn to him, alayhi salatu wasalam. They were drawn to his message. And the older guys didn't say a word. They were fine with that, right? You know the story of Umar ibn Khattab when Ibn Abbas was sitting amongst, Umar ibn Khattab was maybe 4 years after this story. 4 years after this story, right? Umar ibn Khattab would become the Khalifa. Ibn Abbas is now 15 maybe. 15 years old. He was sitting amongst all the judges. And Umar ibn Khattab would ask a question and Ibn Abbas would answer, and some of the older guys who are not necessarily Sahaba, like they're people who accepted Islam, but they are leaders in their tribes and they're people of respect. They didn't like that Ibn Abbas spoke, and Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab, he silenced them. And he silenced the elders and said, no, he speaks. You listen to him. He has something that he's worth of, and that's why he became Habr al-Ummah. He became a scholar because he was offered that. He was offered space. He was offered the respect that a young person needs to have confidence to speak and to express themselves and to offer their opinion and to learn. I'm not saying that you teach them lack of adab. No, it's not lack of etiquette. It's just make sure that they have the confidence to grow and that they are our future, that they understand that we see them that way. And he made sure that they were seen that way, عليه الصلاة والسلام, during his life. يروي الإمام البخاري والإمام مسلم كل في صحيحه عن سهل بن سعد رضي الله عنه قال أتي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم بشراب فشرب منه وكان عن يمينه غلام وعن يساره الأشياخ فنظر إلى الغلام فقال أتأذن لي أن أعطي هؤلاء فقال الغلام والله لا أوثر بنصيبي منك أحدا يا رسول الله يقول فتله رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم في يده. صدق رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك وبحمدك لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا وحبيبنا